So I know you guys all wanted the Draknight, but we're gonna save the best for last. Why not? The first review ever done on this channel had to be the Drashark. The Drashark 16. Baby Shark 16. I'm not going to sing the song, and it's definitely not stuck in my head.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo.
But you see, the thing is, I think that this drone is very special. It reminds me of Gone in 60 Seconds. No, it reminds me of the racing movie with Vin Diesel in it. Fast and the Furious, okay? So the Fast and the Furious, there's this point where they're like, bring me a 10-second car or something, and they bring this car that like looks like poop. And then that car ends up being the best car ever. And now this drone I think is hilarious. Like, I just think it's ridiculous. Like, look at that. Okay? It's just such a weird looking thing, and I wonder, like, what were they thinking when they made this? I think it has real potential. Because these motors, 1002 motors are my favorite motors for, like, these little 1S things. Ever since they came out, I really like them because they have that smooth feeling that you just don't get out of most tiny motors. Like the 702s are nice and light, and the 802s also, but it's just the 2002s are my favorite motor. They're smooth, and they make these little drones feel like bigger ones. So let's look at what we have. We have this thing, this manual. Well, it says, I fly safe. Please follow the rules in your country. Make sure that we have the propellers sticking out. Make sure that we're safe. We want to be very safe. There's a manual if you scan the thing. It tilts a little to the right. It has a 5-in-1 board. The nice thing with the 5-in-1 board is it's going to make everything a lot lighter. Let's see what it weighs. It says that it weighs 30 grams. 26. So then we put the print on. We stick 4 of these props. And wow, look at that. 27.7 grams. We put a this battery, we're about 40. Was it 30 grams all up weight? No, I guess we're under 40 grams with a 530 a whatever battery. So we're actually going to be testing out the 530s and the lavas and the 450 beta FPVs. So I'm going to fly it with the 3 batteries just so I can kind of like get a feel for things. I'm going to first do everything with its stock tune. I'm going to fly it to see how that is. Then we're going to do a live stream where we take this drone and we make it better. So I'll be taking the plugs off, direct soldering, and I'll be putting my tune on it, and we'll be doing like whatever tweaks we can to make it a little bit better. I'm going to redesign the canopy, and I'll have that available for you so that we can take this and turn it into something special, because I think that it has everything that it needs to actually be something really worth having. It has a 25 to 400 milliwatt VTX. Also, let me show you a little prop trick. So if you look at propellers and you want to know which way they spin and you're trying to read them and stuff, all you got to do is look at the tip that sticks out. You see how it's on the right side? That means it spins to the right. Because some people know, like, they don't really know just by looking at it. But all you have to do, see, if it's there, it's spinning to the right. If you look at this, which side is sticking up? It's the left side. See, we turn it, it's still the left side. So it means it's spinning to the left. They said they have it in a reversed position. Before you stick the props on, you might want to just plug it into the computer and make sure that everything is working well. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go over to the computer, we're going to bind it up to the radio, and then we're going to fly it just as it is, just like you get it. And we're going to see how that is. The KV, 20,000 is good. I find 20,000 is good for like 75 millimeters, and this one's a little bit more KV, so maybe we get a little bit more oomph out of it. The port's okay. It's a little bit further than the carbon. We don't really need this thing because we're not carrying an antenna, But we're not gonna mess with this at all until we start messing with it. And then once we start messing with it, we're gonna do all the mods. So in the live stream, if you just search Drashark 16, you'll be able to find a video of me modifying it. But now let's go to the computer and get it all set up. And I'm gonna also tell you like if it's easy to set up or if it causes a lot of problems, because that's one of the other big things. How easy it is to just take this, bind it to your radio, and go. Oh, I also forgot to mention, look at that. Look, they give us 2 times the amount of props that we need. How generous, how very generous HGLRC is. Thank you.
Oh, it lets me just put my binding phrase in. Okay, so we don't even have to bother flashing it. Mr. Snake. Before Toronto FPV, I was Mr. Snake. Okay, so save and reboot. We're gonna have the telemetry. We do want that. Save and reboot. And telemetry lost. Telemetry recover. I think we might be. We are bound. Thrall's right. Yaw is right. Pitch is right. Roll is right. This is the fastest that I've ever had a drone just bind. So, woohoo! Now we're just gonna go. The only thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna change the rates. It has a tune on it. It has everything done. So I'm just gonna take my rates and put them on. And if you want to try my rates, go for it. So we go
220, 800, and 0.3. And here we're going 180, so 800 and 0.3. And now we're going 160, 700, 600, and
0.3. And whenever you do any of this stuff, you save it. Okay, so it's saved. And now all we have to do is set up these little port things. Okay, so arming. I'm using the Radio Master Pocket, and I use the left 3 trigger. So this is usually what I use. We don't do angle mode here. So we can just close this, put add range, and just move the switch. So there we go. This is my 3 switch. Another thing that I do with the same switch, just as a little trick for you, is I put arm and flip over here. So let's see, this 3 switch here is armed, but it's also going to be armed here. Add range. See, so it's armed like this, and it's armed like this. So when I'm in the top switch, I'm armed, and when I'm in the bottom switch, I'm armed. And it puts on flip over crash. So if you ever were doing like races or whatever, it's just so easy to just have it on one switch instead of having to disarm, put on flip after switch, and then the switch thing. Let's see where the beeper is. The beeper is where I want it on the little button. We should be able to go and fly it now. That was lovely.
Affiliate link below in the description so you can use that to order this drone. And if you did, that would really help me. Okay, so this is going to be my first pack. We're going to fly 3 packs. We're going to do the Beta FPV 450, the Lava 450, and then the GN 530. And the 530 actually weighs, I think, less than even the 450. I really love this kind of like portable setup and being able to just charge my lipos on the spot. I'll make a video about that later, so subscribe for that. And let's go test this out. This is going to be my maiden flight. Okay, here we go. This is actually my first time flying an open prop little guy. Ooh. It's neat that the props are not in view. But we are all...
Follow me down the slide.
Follow you down the slide? Okay. Whoa.
Come inside.
Go!
I'm going down. Catch me.
Oh, okay, can't follow her. There's weight. Ooh.
I'm climbing up the slide. Hey, Daddy, I'm climbing up the slide.
Nice. I can't power loop that. It's smooth. It does feel smooth. Let's see what happens when we do it. I'm not getting bad prop wash or anything. Ooh, I feel like it drifts a bit. Like it's loose. Okay, battery number 1.
Telemetry lost.
Let's try. That was not too long at all. Lavas. So hopefully this feels better. Okay, let's try this. Why does the battery say that it's... Battery says it's charged, but then it says it's not. Hopefully this is better flight times, better performance. Let's see. I feel it kind of like catching itself. It's a little bit wobbly. The prop wash isn't bad, but it just like there's that, you're swinging around the weight of the print. It is cool that there's no props in view. I like that. Oh my god, I hit something, so it took a hit. I don't know what the heck I just hit there. Woo! Okay, so I feel like I smacked it and it messed up the VTX a bit. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, this cord, like I said, it's a little bit long, so it got caught by the propeller. So when we modify it and make it shorter and stuff, it should all work fine, but that would make sense. That's why the video doesn't look as good. Because, yeah, so this cord is a little bit too long. It was fine. The tune needs work. The print makes it a little bit too heavy, and you can feel that weight. So you're kind of like lugging it around. It feels a little bit loose, so when you're flying, you're kind of like wobbling around a bit. Once we fix this print and put a better tune on it, it should be a lot better. Or at least I have faith in that. And, oh, the VTX antenna also came undone in that smash. The good I found out that the G&B 530s are probably going to be my favorite battery now. They seem to perform much better than the others, and it's able to flip over, so that was good. Check out the live stream if it's been done, where we're going to go through this and we're going to make it a lot better. But I think it's still great value for what you're getting if you're willing to do the mods that I'm going to do on it. If you just want to get it like out of the box and just fly it like this, it'd be okay for you if you just want to have like a smooth, cruisy kind of flying thing. But if you want to do freestyle and stuff, it's not going to be that great like this, I don't think. But there will be a link below to purchase it. Please use that if you do want to purchase it. I love these motors. I really do like the motors. So like you buy a set of motors, the RCM Power ones are like 80 bucks. Then you buy yourself a flight controller. There goes another 50. So there's 130 bucks right there. And this is only $110. So because well, $109 at the price point that you're getting this for, if you're willing to mod it a bit, I think that it becomes a really good purchase.